The man never imagined. While others summoned to another world became heroes, he was summoned by the Demon King to be one of the 4 heavenly kings. And what caught their eye was his work abilities from his previous life. But this left him speechless, because in his previous life, he was just an unremarkable corporate drone. Not only was he constantly labeled as incompetent, but he was frequently demoted and transferred overseas. Even he himself had no confidence in his abilities. Fortunately, the 4 heavenly kings spoke up for him. They all unanimously agreed the protagonist wasn't suitable. After all, how could a weak human possibly qualify for the position of a heavenly king? But what the protagonist didn't expect was, despite everyone's strong opposition, the Demon King still insisted on keeping him to prove his abilities to everyone. The Demon King decided to subject him to a test and determine whether to hire him based on his capabilities. However, this caused Red Hair to misunderstand. He thought the Demon King meant to have a duel. Having heard that people from other worlds possessed special abilities, he decided to personally evaluate him. But hearing this, the Demon King calmly pointed toward the protagonist. Hadn't they noticed he'd already lost consciousness from the earlier shockwave? This instantly stunned all 4 heavenly kings. Upon realizing the protagonist was just an ordinary human, they completely failed to understand the Demon King's intentions. Knowing the Demon King's army consisted of monsters and demons, if an incompetent human were to join, he would immediately be devoured completely. The Demon King knew explanations would be futile now. After stating directly that he valued the protagonist's intelligence, he then announced the content of the test. It turned out their Demon King's army was reorganizing with surrounding tribes. In negotiations with various races, they had reached an impasse with the Minotaur clan, and negotiations with the Minotaurs would be the content of the protagonist's test.